Dale for an update of the COVID-19 situation in Guam. Irish, hi.
Hi, Eliza.
Okay.
Last night, 5 people tested positive for coronavirus, totaling the island's confirmed cases at 37. To date, 233 cases tested negative for COVID-19, and the governor has requested for 1,000 more test kits. Of those, one has died and 36 remain in isolation. Additionally, 4 sailors at sea also tested positive for COVID-19 and were transported off the USS Theodore Roosevelt to Guam. They were treated at the Naval Hospital where they are now in isolation. We are now at day 12 since Guam has been placed in a state of emergency, lockdown with only government essentials functioning, and with that, the limited staffing and a mandated social distancing. In light of that, GPD or Guam Police thanks the public that disobeying coronavirus quarantine is a misdemeanor on Guam. Several minors have been taken into custody and were released to their parents. The airport is at a standstill from decreased tourism. According to Pacific Daily News, during winter peak travel, the airport saw 42 arriving flights a day with 6,200 passengers. Season saw 32 flights. Guam is a tourist hotspot, but now the airport sees just 2 flights a day with United Airlines carrying about 120 passengers. But for the positive, all throughout Guam and the world, for that matter, has felt the weight of the financial burdens as a result of this virus. Residents eagerly anticipate the national coronavirus stimulus package that has yet to be released by the U.S. Senate. According to Governor Leon Guerrero, Guam's share would be $111.8 million. Some key items of the bill include $1,200 cash assistance for individuals, $2,400 for married couples, and $500 for each eligible child. This is eligible for all U.S. residents with an income to $75,000, including those with no income or depend on Social Security. A tax credit for some businesses by 50% of wages paid to employees during the coronavirus crisis, and boosting Medicare payments for hospitals that treat coronavirus patients by 20%, and hospitals can request accelerated payments from Medicare. Those are the latest COVID-19 updates from Guam.
Thank you very much, Irish Dale. You mentioned the implementation of fines to those who would ignore the mandate of social distancing or breaking the curfew, and a lot of minors are seen violating the curfew. How are parents or families dealing with this? Because if these minors think that it's okay to roam around and walk about the city, then they're not helping at all. So how are families dealing with this?
I think this is frustrating for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And minors, they're not used to this this lifestyle where now they are required to go home. We are always used to going out, going to school. But I think minors do need to understand that staying at home is crucial to limiting the coronavirus spread. Though the virus might cause mild to no symptoms in some people, it can be deadly for others. The netizens here on Guam, they plead with the public on their social media, like stay at home for the sake of others. But Eliza, I think what's interesting, what's buzzing and trending on social media accounts to fight off the boredom and cabin fever, people are creating YouTube accounts, getting into TikTok. Friends are challenging their friends to do online exercises. Like a popular one is the push-up challenge. I myself have not received that challenge. And when I do, maybe I'll exercise finally.
Well, thank you, Irish Dale. My daughters, too, they participate in these challenges, like post a picture when you were babies or post a picture with your friends during this time or the year 20-something. So all these challenges just to keep them occupied. But in some states, online schooling will resume this Monday and online classes. So they'll be back to school, sort of, but virtually. Thank you for joining us, Irish.
Thank you, too.
Well, we